Kali, and the resurrection of your strength DNA. Just as the words and actions of Jesus have been manipulated to bring fear, so have the deeds and persona of Kali Ma been manipulated to keep you in fear of her. Kali Ma's greatest power, the ability to heal and restore your strength, the strength of your DNA, was purposely obliterated so that humanity would remain in slave mentality mode. Not only does Kali have the power to ritually resurrect your strength DNA, her tongue and saliva have unparalleled power to heal. Yes, to heal the wounds of lifetimes, past, present, and even alternate lifetimes. Here's how I awakened to this truth. In my meditation early one morning, I was reading a passage from the Sophia Code, which you can get on Amazon, and I highly recommend that you get it. The chapter I was reading was from Mary Magdalene, she of 1,000 angels. And almost at the very end of the initiation that Mary Magdalene was doing, Mary Magdalene embodies the great Kali Ma for a final healing. And I quote, "I feel a volcano of power erupt from my center, launching me to the surface of the holy pool. I stare eye to eye with the 1,000 eyes of Kali Ma and allow her wrathful tongue to lick the wounds of my human awareness from every lifetime." As I read these words, something ancient and primordial opened within me. I wept, a deep keening of my soul. I invited Kali that moment to begin to lick my wounds from this lifetime and every other lifetime. Then Kali showed me a vision. I saw many light workers lying wounded along the shore of a great body of water. They were struggling to do their mission, yet their wounds were so great, they appeared to be shredded as the wounds of not just this lifetime, many lifetimes built one upon another, and great hordes of what I call feeder energies were hovering about the torn bodies, feeding off the helpless misery. "This is your work," Kali boomed. "Let us together begin to free these precious souls from the wounds of many lifetimes. These souls came to be part of this resurrection, and in doing so have suffered much. It's time to end the suffering. It's time to restore the strength DNA by the ritual of resurrection. Let those who have courage ask me to lick their wounds with my wrathful tongue." And Kali wants you to know that the use of the word wrathful indicates strong intensity. As she says, the damage was inflicted with strong intensity and must be removed by such. Let Kali Ma heal your weaknesses, whether it's your physical body, emotional body, energy body, or parallel body. There will always be those who desire to steal your power. Yet when your strength DNA is restored, yes, activated by the resurrection ritual of Kali, it will act, the DNA itself will act as a repelling force of its own accord. Here's what you need to know. The conscious resurrection of this lost strand of DNA invites another and another and another DNA strand to emerge from hiding. This is part of the return to wholeness that's being offered to our species at this time of accelerated ascension process. It's not necessary for the whole of humanity to participate in the resurrection ritual. Only those who are being called. Now, Sophia, the creatrix, says, she calls these ones key code masters. It's part of your soul's agreement. Once you are activated by the resurrection ritual, you naturally become a broadcasting station. There's nothing you have to consciously do. Only if you need to do the resurrection processes, and restoration will begin to occur. You know, ages ago when the tampering began, we were robbed of certain strands of carbon-based DNA. Manipulating the DNA of just a few key humans was enough to broadcast the destruction of the whole and bring us into the slave era. So in turn, resurrection of DNA within a few key humans is enough to be the salvation for us all. Many of us who participated in the Great Destruction have come back through time to make amends. Many of us were part of the first key humans who were guinea pigs for the manipulation of our DNA, thus creating a slave race. Kali has asked me to present a class and resurrection ritual. There'll be details on this class and ritual in the link below. But here's what you need to know. Only those who feel called to be one of the key code masters should attend. You don't need to attend to get the benefits, because as those who are being initiated have their DNA awakened, it will be broadcast to everyone. Now, what you might want to do, even if you don't feel that you're called to be one who participates in the ritual, you might want to go on over to my website, RebeccaMarina.com. Follow the link below, because why not hold space with us at the times that we're having class? Hold space and set the intention for you to receive your healing, your resurrection of your DNA. And by the way, there is great power in the tongue and the saliva of Kali Ma. There is no part of your body, of your being, that she will not lick with her wrathful tongue. Her saliva can penetrate any wound. And those of you who are listening, who are resonating with this, you don't need me. You don't need anyone. You have your own Holy Spirit animating you from within. If this resonates with you, go ahead now and begin to ask Kali Ma, lick my wounds, lick my wounds, restore my DNA, restore that which was lost to me. For this is her wonderful power. And so it is. I'm Rebecca, and while you're here, please subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to you holding space with us.